What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. 10,000 steps downtown Detroit a day. I recently was asked, and this is kind of a fun one, I think. What do I be listening to in my headphones when I'm out here getting these steps in? Well, usually it's like 90s hip hop. I don't think anybody would be surprised by that. I think most people my age, my demographic, they tend to prefer hip hop from the 90s. 80s too. Me personally though, I like the 90s the most. I think the 90s is, the golden age of hip hop. And I had Biggie, I had Pac, Jay-Z, Nas, just everybody was killing it. We were really spoiled with choice if you came up in that era. There's some music after that era that I like. Not as much though. There's some, I'm not gonna pretend like there wasn't a lot of good stuff in the 2000s era. There was a lot of good stuff. I think during the 2000s, Wayne was just killing it. Jeezy was doing his thing. We had a lot of options then too. Biggie and Pac was gone, and that certainly was noticeable. But there was some artists who stepped up, and I'm not gonna say filled that void, but they certainly helped to patch it. When I'm at the gym, I'll listen to stuff that like really gets me amped up. Like, there's this one song by Eminem called Venom. Man, listen, when I play that at the gym, that like really gets me going. You know what, I'm gonna go this way because they playing really loud music over there, and I don't want it drowning me out while I'm trying to talk to y'all. So I was gonna head down Woodward, but I'm gonna take a different path. I listen to songs that really get me amped up, stuff that make me feel like I could throw them weights through the roof. Not nothing like, make you want to hurt somebody or whatever. Because there's songs like that to get people amped up, but they get them amped up the wrong way. No, this be stuff that like really get me ready to lift. A lot of Nipsey Hussle stuff do that for me too. He got a lot of really awesome stuff that's very inspiring, that really make you feel like you can do anything. That's really good to listen to in the gym. Stuff like that really makes you feel like all things are possible. I tap into that whenever I possibly can. So that's pretty much it. When I'm not working out, I'll listen to hip hop, of course, 90s R&B. There's some artists who are from the 90s that are still relevant, like Usher, who I really like to listen to still. There's some who came afterwards who I still really like, who are relevant. Chris Brown, Chris Brown, when did he come onto the scene? I want to say like mid 2000s is when he kind of really popped up. He was just a teenager. I like Chris Brown a lot. He got a lot of stuff that just be hitting, man. I remember when they was doing that whole versus thing. I wanted Usher and Chris Brown to do a versus, but I kind of wanted them to do it the way who was it that was on there? It was I think Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. I think they had did a versus, but they weren't like at each other. It was just chill, just them just vibing with they biggest hits. I had hoped for that with Chris Brown and Usher because I thought that would have just been lit. Kind of like how Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat was. That was lit, man. That was lit. Even though Bobby Brown's voice had deteriorated a great deal and he did not sound anything like he once did, man, that was lit. I really enjoyed that. But I guess depending on your age range, that would determine how much you would enjoy that or not. You know, someone a bit younger than me, someone right now in their 20s, they probably wouldn't have thought that was as awesome as I did. You know, so that's it. That's what I listen to in my headphones. R&B, hip hop, majority from the 90s, some from the 2000s, some from the 2010s. Now in the 2020s, it's not really a whole lot of stuff I listen to because I think most of the stuff just kind of sucks, especially these female artists. These female artists are bad, man. I grew up hearing Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim, you know, MC Lyte. You know, they was like just different, man. These female artists now, just all this ratchet talking they be doing, man. Like Sexy Red, I got nothing against her as a person. She's probably a cool person, but just the quality of her music to me is awful. Like really, it's awful. Like I hear some of that stuff and I'm just like, man, how are y'all pumping this into y'all eardrums? Like, what in the world? How do you even relate to this sort of ratchet stuff, man? Listen to what she's saying. Like, it just, it's so ghetto, so unladylike, so unrefined. I just don't get why any woman would like hear that and be like, yeah, girl, get it. That's right. I don't know, man. I guess it's just the just the times we in, man, where behaving that way and talking that way is celebrated. You know, it's encouraged and it's celebrated. I don't know, but it ain't playing in my headphones. Not now, not ever. So appreciate y'all connecting with me, man. I don't know where I'm at in the steps. As far as the count goes, I have no idea where I'm at. But I guess I'll check after this video. Thumbs up this video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Peace.